Morning, Andoni.
Morning.
First Premier League press conference, start of a new season, a new era. How excited are you?
Obviously excited. I think it's a new competition for me. We've been working hard during pre-season to get ready for this moment. First 3 weeks until the market ends will be a little bit strange, the preparation. We are not completely sure about the players that we will face even. But overall, I'm really excited to play tomorrow and try to give our best to beat West Ham.
You've had a busy 24 hours, 2 new signings into the football club. First of all, we'll talk about Max Aarons from Norwich City, very experienced right back for only 23 years old. He won the England Euro Under-21 tournament in the summer. How impressive has he been already and what will he bring to the side?
As you said, I think for his age, he has already a good bunch of Premier League games. I think he has been playing in this level. He has international experience. He has been playing this summer with national teams. And I think he will help us straight away, even if he's young. He's not as young as some of the signings we've made. He has the experience, and he will help us, for sure.
And Alex Scott, I know injured at the moment, so you haven't had the opportunity to train with him and work with him, but a £20 million signing. He was one of the most exciting players in the EFL last season. What will he bring and when can we expect to see him outside on the Vitality pitch?
Yes, it's a great signing for the club. I think he's a great kid also. The first impression when we talk to him are really nice. Unfortunately, he will be out for the start of the season, probably first couple of months, and he will have to take these weeks to settle in, to know more about the team, to know more the teammates, and to prepare and help us further in the season. But I think it's a player with his age, with the season he had past season in the Championship, that can help us a lot.
And the big question the fans will be asking now, you've had a really good summer so far, lots of new faces. How many more would you like to bring in and what positions?
Probably the area we need to reinforce is the midfield. It's something that we've been talking about during the summer, and still we have time on the market, and that's the area where the club is focusing right now.
Up next, obviously West Ham, your first game in the Premier League up against one of the most experienced Premier League managers in David Moyes. What do you know about his teams, his setup, the players? How much research have you had to do personally to try and understand what they'll do and prepare a Bournemouth side to try and pick up 3 points?
No, obviously David is a very, very good coach. He has been really successful. Past season they won an European Championship. He also coached there in Spain, so I knew him before. But overall, they are a really solid team. They are good. They have quite a lot of options. They can go more direct. They have very good wingers. They are really good in set pieces. I think we have to be really focused, not to make mistakes, because they are the kind of team that if you make one mistake, they score the first goal, and then it's very difficult to play against their result.
With all the signings you've made so far in this summer and the fact you've inherited the squad as well, do you know in your own mind right now your starting 11 for the game, or are you still undecided on potentially some of the players?
I mostly know the starting 11. Probably I'm waiting for the last training in some positions. So the feeling I have, also I have to talk to the players. We have some players that we have to make sure they are ready to start, or probably they can only help us in second half. But in my mind, obviously, I know what I have here.
And just finally, what can the Bournemouth fans expect tomorrow? You've mentioned sort of a lot of attacking football, exciting styles, organised chaos going forward. All those sort of things that you said over pre-season. Is that going to be the remit for tomorrow?
I think we have to keep improving the team, same line we did in pre-season. I think we want to be in control of the game. We will try. Obviously, we have an opponent in front that they will try the same, but I would like to play as much as we can in their half, to attack as much as we can, to lower the number of chances we have to defend. And let's see tomorrow if we are able to do these things.
Thank you. Good luck.
Hi, Andoni. Can we just clarify who's definitely not going to be available tomorrow? Adam Smith has had an injury. I know it's a long list, unfortunately.
Yes, it's a long list. Unfortunately, it's a long list.
Who are the headlines who definitely won't be available tomorrow?
For sure, the ones that have been injured last games in pre-season, talking about Adam Smith, Lloyd Kelly, Taff, Fredericks, Alex Scott, if you can include him, and then we have some cases that we are going to wait until today's training to take the decision, but we have some players that we are not sure if we could put them in tomorrow's game.
How challenging has that been for you, that when you came into the job, you knew the squad you had and some additions, and the longer pre-season has gone on, you've had to keep moving your plans around, and now you're having to, in English we say, put some square pegs in round holes, maybe. How difficult has that been for you when you have a master plan and you have to keep changing it?
Yes, obviously when injuries appear, the coaches, we have to adapt things, we have to change things, we have to try players in different positions. I think we did the other day against Lorient. We put Jadon as right back. I think he did pretty well. He played pretty well. We played with Marcos as number 6 for some minutes. We've been doing this during the pre-season to it's the moment where we can try different things. And especially these 3 first games will be a little bit like this, because players coming and going and new signings arriving, some injuries happening, and it's a moment where we have to perform well, and we have to adapt quickly to these different situations.
I think the general mood of the fan base is very excited for what you and the players are going to bring to the season. Do you also urge a little bit of patience at the moment because of all the things you've just spoken about?
We'll try to perform from day one. Obviously, there is job to do, but there is job to do for all the teams. You know, it's not probably the perfect picture tomorrow because of we have time, we have injuries, we will have other players arriving also, but it will be the same for West Ham, it will be the same for even the big clubs, because still the market is open and changes will happen.
What do you feel the expectation level rises with every new signing?
It always happens in all the clubs, and it's a good thing. I think it's good that people want to see the team. We hope we can give them a good game tomorrow. We hope to get a good result, but I want to go in the way that we've been working last weeks, and that's what we are going to try tomorrow.
West Ham, obviously, without Declan Rice, how different a proposition do you expect them to be without him? Although they maybe are making signings as we speak now, but
yes. West
Ham without Rice, how different a team?
They signed a very, very good player in his position, coming from Ajax, Alvarez. I think he's a player that gives them a good, solid player, and it adapts very well to their way of play. Also, probably they will have other signings for tomorrow, most probably. But overall, the idea it has been the same. No, I think it's a very tough team. Set pieces, transitions, very good. They have wingers. They have different options up front with their number 9. And we have to take care about mistakes we make in the build-up, because they go, especially with Bowen, with Benrahma, I don't know who will play, but players that in 2 seconds you make the mistakes and they are almost there. Set pieces will be huge for us, defensive and offensive. I think we've been working this week to prevent these things, knowing that they are a really powerful team. They have very good stats from past season. And if they sign Ward-Prowse, I don't know if they're gonna sign him official or not official, but it's another step in that direction. So we have to be really focused on these details.
Final one from me. I wanted to ask about you personally, because your family, you have young children, friends back in Spain. How much are they excited about watching the Premier League, watching you? Have they set up their TVs and got everything ready? Will any of them be here?
Yes, I think they've done all their homework. They are trying to set up who is the one who is with the rights in Spain to watch all the games, and I try to keep them out of the football side. Also, I think I'm lucky because my wife doesn't watch even our games. She knows that if we win, we will lose, but she's not very into in the football side, and I think it's better like this.